Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. As promised, here we have a new update about a few more games that we have been playing recently. So let's start with the league match against Black Eagle. Well, this was a very tough match, but eventually we were able to win 3-1, so we keep on winning. This is, well, this is possibly one of the longest winning streaks, or one of the longest streaks where we got some points all over the place, at least one all over the place. And this is just great. We're getting way closer to the top, but we'll see it tomorrow, I think. Then let's analyze this game first. 3-1 was the final score against Black Eagle, a good team, anyways. And as you can see, we got 54% ball possession, whilst the opponents were able to achieve 46% ball possession, quote unquote, only. And then 13 shots for us, 16 shots for the opponents. They were possibly a little bit more aggressive, thanks to the through balls tactics. And then 9 shots on target for us, 6 shots on target for them, which means we were more accurate at least. Then 2 set pieces for us, 6 set pieces for them, which sounds a bit funny, but yeah, it can happen. And then 1 yellow card for us, 3 yellow cards for the opponents, and 1 red card for Quiriconi, which will be a massive problem because this was a direct red card, which means in the following games we will not be able to play him. This translates in a massive dissatisfaction, but at the same time, as you can see, Napoli is being lethal. He's been scoring like a monster. So let's have a look at the following game and let's see how Quiriconi's absence has affected the team. There we go. So this was a cup match instead. I decided to use the same tactics that saw us winning in the previous game against the same team. So what do? Let's have a look at the score. We won 5-3 against Moscow FC, and this was a very nice addition to our winning streak. Of course, this is a cup match, so it doesn't matter, it doesn't count for the league, but it's very satisfying to see that we can win in the cup and collect a few more experience points. This is always a great thing, because in the long run this will be extremely beneficial for the whole team. On top of that, what is very nice to see is that we were losing 2-0, but then we came back basically. 1-0, 2-0 for the opponents, then 2-1 with 1 score of ours, then 3-1 the opponents scored again, but then we came back like devils, and we got back to 3-2, then 3-3, and then we were winning 4-3, and ultimately we won 5-3. So that was great emotions during the match. So 43% ball possession for the opponents, 57% ball possession for us, 16 shots for the opponents, 18 shots overall for us. 11 shots on target per side, but we had way higher accuracy apparently, because we were able to score 5 times out of 11 shots. As you can see, Napoli scored twice. This guy is just incredible. And then 6 set pieces for the opponents, 3 set pieces for us, 1 yellow card for them, and no yellow cards for us. Of course, you will not be able to see Quiriconi here because he's just been disqualified in the previous game, and Brianza has got injured, which is even more bad news. But we might be able to play with Bolzi and Varapinto only. Let's have a look at the following game then, which was a league match. We've been playing against FC Trinacria, very good opponents, as you can see. They had three very good strikers actually, and a very good goalkeeper. A more than decent defence, somewhat compact and difficult to pierce through because they had tall central defenders with good heading skills, and so Napoli was in a bit of a trouble there because that's his main skill basically. Eventually, ultimately we lost 2-0 against FC Trinacria, which stops our winning streak. And in my opinion, this is basically down to the central defence. As you can see, we've been playing with Avanzato, a player from the B team, because we were out of defenders basically because of the disqualifications, in fact, or possibly Ceriani's injury as well, as far as I can remember. Might be wrong, but yeah, there must be more or less that. So Avanzato Vario at the center of the defense did not help us. Did not help at all against a very good team. So at least we got 55% ball possession. The opponents had 45%. 7 shots overall for us, 10 shots for the opponents, 3 shots on target for us, 6 shots on target for the opponents, 5 set pieces for us, 6 set pieces for the opponents, and 2 yellow cards per side, which is not very good news either. So I've got bad memories with that match, so I'd rather go through to the following one, which I'm afraid is not that positive either. The situation has improved because we got back Taluto from the B team playing next to Vario. He's also playing. He's also played a more than decent game, as you can see, 6.5 as a note, and I'm very disappointed with that because ultimately we lost 2-1 against When September Rain. Of course, as you can see, they've got a good team, but not quite as good as many other opponents, to be honest. The only thing that I regret about is sort of not nailing, we can say that's better, not nailing the tactics, because the opponents have been playing with very thin, a very little amount of players on the wings. They had a somewhat thick defense, and we've been playing with through balls, which possibly didn't pay off either. So that was sort of a perfect storm where we didn't have a proper defense and a proper tactics either. So 2-1 was the final score. 55% ball possession for the opponents, 45% ball possession for us, 12 shots for them, 12 shots overall for us, which sort of says that we were still effective. But 9 shots on target for them, 8 shots on target for us. Napoli has not been scoring as much as he was supposed to. Possibly because of the tactics, which I did not nail. And then set pieces for them, 1 piece for us, 1 set piece for us, 1 yellow card for the opponents, and 2 yellow cards for us, which again is not extremely good news. So guys, somewhat disappointed with the very last 2 games, but we have been getting way closer to the top of the league thanks to a lot of victories than where we used to be when we parted ways before the game against Stella Rossonera Lucca. So stay tuned, guys, because tomorrow we'll have a look at the standings too. Thanks a lot again for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.